I'm trying to make a decision on the Springfield about whether to buy a Corbin seat that I think I would rather have than keep this Ultimate. As you guys know, that's a lot of money. That's why I didn't buy the Corbin. It was almost double the price of this Ultimate. And contrary to the Ultimate's advertising, I'm not sitting just like the stock position. You know, I know a lot of guys like Ultimate, but to get, you know, feedback from Ultimate when I kind of commented and complained about it, it was, well, gee man, we don't know what to tell you. Every person's butt is different. Everybody's bike is different. Don't know how long you had sat in your stock seat. It was really kind of disappointing. Now, I gotta say though, they have a great return policy in the first 30 days. And I think it's 30 days, maybe it's 2 weeks, and they extended it for me by about a couple weeks. And I kept it due to the hassle factor, the money factor, and frankly, I'd hoped the seat would kind of break in a little. It is comfortable, but man, I don't have the same center of gravity that I loved when I first rode a Springfield. I'm sitting up slightly higher. Their advertising specifically talks about feel like you're sitting in your bike, not on your bike. And I feel like I'm on the bike. And I've ridden a lot of miles for me to get used to it. And the best I can say is I try to just forget about it. But, you know, anytime I'm at a stop and both of my feet are not fully touching the ground, it's just evidence again that I'm sitting up higher. Now, on the Corbin seat, when I was poking around on their website months ago, if I understood them correctly, the same seat that's on my Super Chief Limited may be compatible with this bike. Now, this bike has the passenger pillion, and I would have to order that, and I would want to order that seat on the Super Chief was made for that bike, but at least I could try it on this bike. I emailed Corbin and called and left a voicemail to ask them that question. Did I understand right? And no surprise with Corbin's bad customer service, I got no response to the email, no response to the voicemail. As you guys probably know with Corbin, they're not known for their customer service. Really at any stage. I know a lot of people think the Corbin seats are too hard. I really like my Corbin on my Super Chief, and I had one on my Scout that I sold with the Scout, and I like that one. And I should have stuck with them, but like I said, I think this was almost $1,100. I can't remember, but this setup was over $1,000, I think, between the backrest, the passenger seat, and the rider seat. And I think Corbin was double. I see people on old threads talking about on Indian about how they bought their solo seat, which is what I have on my Super Chief, for $495, $500 not that many years ago, and now I think they're like $800 to $1,000. But I just have a feeling I would sit in the bike. But that's a $2,000 experiment. Corbin doesn't have the same return policy. So I thought if the one on my other bike fit, maybe it's worth a shot to take that one off and put it on here. The problem is there are hardware differences, and it's not as easy as just taking the seats and swapping them. I mean, it is as easy as swapping them. I'm just saying that swapping them is not as easy as I wish. On the Super Chief, it's not hard. The Super Chief, you got to remove the screw off the back and just remove the little luggage rack thing. Then that's it. You pull out the Corbin seat. But on this bike, you've got to remove the luggage rack on the back and the sissy bar, the luggage rack. That's not hard. You got to remove the 2 black side panels, then remove a seat bolt, then you can remove the seat. But I think, let's see, I think to install the Corbin on this bike, would require putting the Corbin bracket, which may or may not fit on this particular bike. That's why I just didn't want to go to all that and then have to put it all back again. And I feel like anytime you start removing the seat, there's so many things under these seats that sometimes getting it all compressed back in is like a jigsaw puzzle. Honestly, I thought maybe the Ultimate was sitting up high because I couldn't get it all the way down with the battery and the LED light brake fixtures and things like that. But I still may give it another go, but my wife and I worked at it and I can't get it any lower. So man, that's a long way of asking. Do any of you that ride this exact bike have the Corbin or the Ultimate, and what do you think of it? Leave it in the comments section if you've got, for the Indian Springfield Vintage or Indian Springfield Chrome, if you've got the Ultimate seat or the Corbin. Kind of let me know what you think of it.